Hello everyone, my name is Blade, and welcome to what is now the third entry in my Let's Play in Platinum series, Final Fantasy XVI. The reason I say that is because it should have been around the 7th entry by now, as I had 4 other games planned between the end of Miles Morales and this releasing. But I unexpectedly had to deal with something in my personal life, so I had to move everything around, and I'll now be doing those games further down my roadmap at some point. And now that Final Fantasy XVI is released, it just made sense to carry on with this and make this the third entry instead, so here we are. I have been looking forward to this one for a while. Haven't watched too much about it, besides a few trailers, and I had a little play around on the demo, but I won't be continuing with that here, as I didn't play the whole thing just to avoid spoilers, and I kind of wanted to start from the beginning anyway, just so we get a refresher on the controls and how the story begins and stuff, so we will be starting with a new game. I am fully expecting this to be amazing, so without any further hesitation, let's go. Okay. Brightness can stay like that. Subtitles are on. Vibrations on. No, I would rather have frame rate, please. Accessibility settings we don't have to worry about. We're going to be action focused, naturally. And that is everything. Confirm settings and begin game. Yes, please. Let's go.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Final Fantasy XVI. Here we go. This music is epic. Love it already. Fireball! I want to evade. Did it still hit me? R1's evade is going to take a little bit of getting used to. I can't believe it's still hitting me. I think I'm timing my evades really badly. Okay, well, he got me that time. Oh, keep an eye out for Gandalf. Now that is an opening. Whew. Year of the Realm 873. The Nisa defile the Dhalmekian Republic.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
It's one way to do it.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
I'm focused, don't worry. Use the left stick to move Clive and the right to move the camera. Like every other game ever. The main menu. Press options at any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. Gameplay settings. Gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, can be adjusted on the system tab. Okay.
Don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Yeah, I'll be right there. So what do we got? Main menu, system. Options on the system tab include wireless controller configuration, as well as video, audio, accessibility, and language settings. Okay, so this is where we save. Yeah, all this is right. I'm good with the camera, I think. Frame rate, yeah. By default, it's on 70. Well, I guess we'll keep it there for now. Controller audio, don't really need that. Oh yeah, let's make it smaller. I like it smaller. Don't like it with the background. Oh, speaker names. Don't know why that's not on by default either. Yeah, well, that's good. And then the controls, I'm sure we'll learn on the way, so. Okay, I'm coming.
Time to move.
Tilt gently to walk or fully to run. Like every other game ever. And we gotta jump.
We're just in time.
Damn. There's one crispy view. The Republican Army front lines. Chocobos!
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
There's a Nitra stronghold, the Nisidifile.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Doesn't like speaking much then. not sure about this music. Don't feel like it fits this scene now. Can't beat a cup of crystal juice. It's like they're trying to out-magic each other.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Iron Blood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
A well-built man.
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Iron Blood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
So many characters. Gotta keep track of them all.
Cock.
Oh.
Benedicta.
Oh, okay. Hello. What are you saying about cock?
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
I don't trust her. Oh, she's using what her parents gave her to her advantage.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
One thing I was worried about with adding the speakers' names to the subtitles was it revealing characters' names prematurely and maybe ruining a reveal. But I noticed in that last cutscene, the names used were changed once we heard them, so that's good. It makes me confident that nothing can be ruined with it being on. Like I was worried later in the game, if we came across some like mystery character or someone who was cloaked, that the subtitles name would reveal who it was. But that kind of makes me feel confident that that won't happen. Since they changed midway through that cutscene, so it'd be a bit silly if it did now.
And quick and deadly, as always. Take the van.
I get the feeling he doesn't like me much.
Wait. Something's not right.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn.
Titan. So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
So that's the Dalmex dominant. Definitely a well-built man now.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
on.
So this is their dominant. And that's the one we're looking for, right? Yeah, I'd say that's Shiva. This is so awesome. Run, chocobos! Wait, isn't he walking on his own side? Aren't all those men his? Just doesn't care. No wonder that King of Waloo didn't want his soldiers on the field. You can see why now. Decimated. Shiva's not even phased. Woo! Rest in peace, those guys. Again, though, weren't all those guys on his side?
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
I'm moving. First F-bomb. Right behind you. I'll catch up. I want to watch the fight. But I also don't want to die. Damn it.
Anytime, Wyvern.
I'm coming. Oh! Oh, I thought I landed on him.
Who's gonna stand there?
Oh, that landed on him.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
Oh, damn. Rest in peace, that
Told
guy.
you before, you do not get to die here.
Thanks. Shame you didn't tell that guy that. Ripperoonie.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Flashback. "13 summers earlier, year of the realm 860. Rosalith, the Grand Duchy of Rosaria."
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Cutie! Show off.
2 arms. wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
That's all that matters, as long as the gallery's happy.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Okay, attack the Lord Commander. Execute a 4-swing combo. Melee attacks. Press square to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. Okay. Bam, 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 and bam. Easy peasy. Lesson complete.
Very good.
Thanks.
Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Sure. Channel your inner flame. Land a fire spell 5 times. Magic. Press triangle to cast fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies from great distances.
Excellent.
Nice. Try and dodge me. Easy peasy. Lesson complete.
Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
Very good, Lord Comedian. Sorry,
on
Commander.
your toes, Lord Rossfield.
I'm on my toes. Stay quick on your feet. Evade 4 times. Evading. Press R1 to evade an enemy's attack. Precision dodging. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to a counter using square or triangle. Okay, this is where I'm going to struggle the most, I think. Ah, there we go. Nice. Precision. Yeah, R1 to dodge is one thing, but getting the timing down, that is a whole other matter for me. Lesson complete.
Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Famous last words. Close the gap. Execute a Phoenix shift 3 times. Iconic feats. The Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close in on a distant target. Shift attack. Both melee and range attacks, i.e. magic, can be used while executing a Phoenix shift. Okay.
Was it all our shields could move so swiftly?
So if you attack coming out of it, it does like a flame attack. Noted. Lesson complete.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now, that won't do at all.
No, it shall not. Mend your wounds. Use potions to fully restore HP. Consumables. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Item shortcuts. Consumables can be assigned to the directional buttons via Items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. These items can also be used directly from the menu. Noted. Precious life. Easiest lesson so far.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. want to kick a man while he's drowned.
Ha.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Oh, I'm about to kick your booty, Lord Comedian.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
With pleasure. Let's do this. Defeat the Lord Commander. Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
Thanks.
You can do it, Clive. Just
Nope.
stay calm.
Every time. I instinctively go to press circle to dodge. Not this time.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Did it again.
Not quite.
I'm getting used to it. Might take a while. Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the Blessing of the Phoenix. Ooh, okay. Nice. Do a mixture of magic and attacks.
It's time I took my own advice.
Yes, it is.
All the tools at my disposal.
Missed. I should dodge away. Let me try. Dodge away and then go back with this, right?
Clive, keep pressing. Just a little more.
Unless I time it perfectly. If I time it perfectly, then bam! Finishing with one of those. Training complete. And the epic victory music that we know and love. Thank you, please.
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
I like him.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy.
It's a funny-looking father.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua.
Okay.
Your father will be expecting us.
If looks could kill.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
Maybe I'm not her biological son.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Oh.
We should join them.
I'm just a disappointment. I assumed with the vast difference in hair colour that she wasn't my birth mother or something. Ooh, I love this music. It's giving me the king arriving at Winterfell in season 1 of Game of Thrones vibes.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Toggle. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Well, at least one parent seems to like me. I like him. He's giving me Ned Stark vibes.
Torgal.
I think it was the Hound comment. And to be fair, Clive is giving me Jon Snow vibes.
Where do you think you're going?
He's even got his own little puppy.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Got Jon Snow and Ghost. Let's see if the dog's mine. I'm assuming it is. Sunrise, sunset. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a red shape thing. Noted.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
And when I do, I hope he's actually nice to me. Thanks, soldier. Nice to see a little bit of respect around here. Have a look around.
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Better be quick then. Oh, sorry. Chocobos.
More refugees arrived today.
Well, if things get crowded, we can always conquer Ironhome.
Ever the optimist, aren't you?
They look so cool.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know. I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
Yes, please don't. That would be rather tiresome. It's down here. Hello.
Nothing down there but rats and rogues, my lord.
Oh, well, best not waste my time going down there then.
They've closed the gates.
How
The
rude.
side entrance is still open.
Let's hope so. Not quite sure who Jill is to us yet. At first I thought she might be our sister, but after that encounter with the Archduke, he didn't really acknowledge her as his daughter, so I'm guessing we're more just close friends? Maybe a love interest? Not sure yet.
Preparation is key.
We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's raring to go.
Look at it.
She's heard this speech before.
It's you too. Yeah, and there's also vast hair colour differences. Although I'm still not convinced. I know the Archduke had dark hair, but Clive's got, like, pure jet black hair. And if it is anything like Game of Thrones...
Alright, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are?
Right you are! What is this? Finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the items tab in the main menu. Okay, found as a potion. Nice, so at least items aren't super difficult to spot, so I don't have to be looking around everywhere.
Time to put an end to their little crusade. And Rosaria's future will be secure.
Let's do it. Right behind you. Why could they stop and, like, bow to me? That's right, people. Oh, hello.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals. Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
Oh, carry on, carry on. Don't mind me.
The way I see it, it's us or them.
I know my money's on.
I know my money's on too. It's on me. I'm the best. Sorry, Jill. Anyone want to fight?
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be First Shield. Age and experience be damned.
Okay, cool. Guess I'm like the youngest one ever, right? Because I'm so amazing. Well, I think that's everywhere. If there's anything else, I'm going this way, right?
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble, really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
I think Jill liked that. Showing Clive's got a good heart. Okay, you can stop bowing now. Jeez. Yeah, I definitely think she's more of a, like a little crush, maybe? I don't know if she's younger than me. We kind of look the similar age. She's slightly younger, maybe?
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Well, don't you make an handsome pair?
We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
Oh, right, yeah, well, there you go. I'm guessing they're talking about us. So she, like, my betrothed? Something tells me that's not going to go well.
Again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Best fill our bellies while we can, then, eh?
Yeah, better had. Yeah, I thought the last guy we spoke to was a slave master too.
I'm having my bearer filled well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
So we have slaves here? These guys? Wait, does he... Yeah, he seems to have the same tattoo on his cheek. Like the guy that dropped the apple a minute ago did. So the slaves are branded with that. But that's what I have on my cheek in the future, so... I don't think life's looking very good for Clive in the future. I get through into slavery. Soldier.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Almost, right. I'll take this. A high potion. Up high. Let's go, Jill. So I wonder what happens. I'm gonna get branded a
Wheat
slave.
harvest's down again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on,
He's using magic. Yeah, you've already told me that. We get it.
Nice and quiet
The
in here,
Down
isn't it?
Gardens. It is, Jill, isn't it? Lovely and peaceful.
There's Joshua.
Oh, so it is. Hello, brother.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
I don't know. Oh. That's one way to use magic. To do the gardening.
Marquis, forgive my man. He'll be done in a jiffy.
In
Let's
a
get the
jiffy.
blades tidied up for the big procession.
Look how British this all is. Oh, I see something over there. Yoink. Another potion. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm liking that I don't have to check every bush in every corner for items if the items are that obvious to see from a distance. That's good. It'll take me a bit of getting used to, but nope. Hi, Mom.
Understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again.
Yes, Your Grace.
Bit harsh. Hello, Mother. Don't even want to look at me, huh? See how it is. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Okay. Here we are. Anything on either side? Let's do this. Come on, Jill.
Good luck.
Cutie. Toggle's alright as well. Look at him. Maybe it's Jill's dog.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Okay, yeah, I like him.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
Rodney. Where's Del Boy?
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh, I like him. At least I have one good parent. Oh. Active Time Law. Hold the tab button to access the Active Time Law feature, ATL. A compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Okay, yeah, this thing. I really like the sound of this in the demo. So, essentially the game is set in a world where things are already established to the characters, but not to us as an audience. And rather than info dump us throughout the whole game with expositional dialogue, this gives us a nice, easy way to get a detailed, well-structured kind of understanding of characters and places that's already understood by Clive and the people around him. And then anything Clive doesn't know, we just learn along the way like normal. And the best bit is, I don't think you have to worry about spoilers either, as it only gives information on things that you should know by that point in the story anyway, so it's definitely going to be something I want to be using as much as possible. Let's see what it gives us now. Ooh, quite a few things. Looks to be a nice variety too. Well, we might as well start at the top with the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Okay, well that already helps better understand the conflict that we're currently in. From the sounds of it, everyone wants to possess the mother crystals, but we don't have one. And we're in conflict with the Iron Kingdom to have control over one at somewhere called Drake's Breath, which is in the midst of a boiling sea. So that's what we're fighting over. Makes sense so far. Then we've got Elwyn Rosfield, the Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and the father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. Sounds like a good man, and he's definitely our father then. Then we have the Iron Kingdom. Also known in the local tongue as Haran, the Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Luisgit. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within, or without, its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighbouring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking, culture. Okay, so it sounds like Drake's Breath is pretty close to the Iron Kingdom, but some argue it's not quite in their land, hence the conflict with Rosaria over who controls it. Okay. Well, let's see what all the fuss is about. The Mother Crystals. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valistia, they are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. So there's 5 mother crystals, all with a bunch of people squabbling over who controls them. Love it. And where we are right now is at Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivy fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of, the castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. Okay, so yeah, I like this idea. It means the game doesn't have to throw things down our throats, and we can still learn everything that's going on that the characters already know, and then understand cutscenes and the story a little bit better. So I'll definitely be trying to use that as much as I can. It says you can use it in fights, right? And cutscenes. I don't think I'll be using it in cutscenes, because I don't like interrupting cutscenes. But before battles, if we learn about monsters and the places, every time I enter somewhere new, things like that, I'll probably use it. Just so we get an idea of where we are or who we're around, or if we come across some new characters. But yeah, cutscenes, I don't know as much, because I don't like pulling myself out of cutscenes to be reading stuff. I don't know, it kind of breaks the immersion for me. But we'll see.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Oh, thanks, Rodney. I like him. I like both of them, actually.
We drove the Ironblood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
I'll do my best. Right, yeah, so we're at war with the Iron Kingdom, trying to get hold of this Mother Crystal. Noted. That, and also get rid of these Ironblood guys, as they sound like straight-up savages, so... I'm gonna look around. Can't go through doors. Then we will go and retire to our chamber. Ah, what a view. Love it. Soldier. Oh, hello.
No messages, my lord.
What a shame. What is this? It is. My chambers are right off of the throne room? Convenient, I suppose.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days. Maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier.
It will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
I told her.
We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
I don't like her. It's as if Ned Stark married Cersei. She definitely gives me Cersei vibes. Except Cersei liked her kids.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Well, I definitely think Jill likes Clive, but not sure if he feels the same. He didn't really want to comfort her there. Well, something interesting that she said was that she's from somewhere that we used to be at war with. So I'm guessing she's like, what do they call them? Are they like wards? Kind of like Theon was in Game of Thrones, another Game of Thrones reference, but just someone who stays behind as kind of, not a prisoner, but the family on one side just look after a member of the family of the other, just to show a kind of peace. I don't know.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Ambrosia. What a name. Love it.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck.
So adorable.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Take care of her, please.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
The honor is mine, soldier. I love this music.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
He's like way too happy. Look at his smile.
To the marshes then.
Meanwhile, the other one's just super serious.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Fingers crossed. World map. The world map displays all the locations, indicated by glowing pins, currently available to Clive via fast travel. Okay. Alrighty, so this is where we're going. Stillwind, in Western Rosaria. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Sounds thrilling. Let's go.